This is not about ideology, it is about accountability. A man has been lynched across our borders for his faith. Delhi urges restraint. The streets demand justice. So let me ask a harder question. At what point does the restraint stop looking like responsibility and start looking like a surrender?
Look past the slogans for a moment and focus on the numbers. Vanishing voters in Kishanganj, a steadily shrinking Hindu population in Bangladesh. The data tells a disturbing story of regional breakdown. So let's ask, is this the new Bangladesh? And has India reached its breaking point?
We start with Kishanganj, Bihar's India's 22 kilometers chicken neck. Strategically, it is a lifeline. Demographically, it is a ticking time bomb.
Let's be precise. In 1991, the Muslim population here was 65%. By 2011, it rose to 67.98%. The current 2025 projections now place it well over 71%. This isn't just growth, it's a demographic takeover of India's most sensitive military corridor.
And what's the state response? A surgical strike on a voter's roll. 65 lakh names have been flagged across Bihar for verification. The opposition calls it a discrimination, but we call a long due check on the fake identities.
Exactly. The Supreme Court was blunt this year. Aadhaar is not proof of citizenship. Yet, we have millions holding these cards to hijack our democracy. If an illegal settler has a card but no legal right to be here, who is really being discriminated against? The infiltrator or the Indian citizen?
While we debate a paperwork, our people are being hunted. This is Dipu Chandra, a 25-year-old factory worker. All the religions are equal and all gods are same with different names. As per the reporters, this was the only thing Dipu Chandra said in Bangladesh. A mob decides who lives and who dies. No trial, no law, just rage. Religion is just an excuse and the real virus is the mob mentality.
On December 18, Dipu was ritually slaughtered in Mymensingh. The data is horrifying. Accused of a blasphemy that even the police admit was total fiction, he was beaten to death, hanged from a tree and set on fire while a mob cheered.
This is new Bangladesh under Muhammad Yunus. Since August 2024, the Hindu, Buddhist, Christian Unity Council has documented over 2,442 incidents of violence and 152 temples desecrated.
The erasure is statistical. In 1974, Hindus were 13.5% of Bangladesh. Today, they are down to 7.95%. In Mymensingh, where Dipu was killed, the Hindu ratio is a mere 3.9%. This is demographic cleansing in real time. Dipu was not a Dalit, not a Brahmin, not a Kshatriya, not a Marathi, not a Dravidian, and not a Jat. His only fault was that he was a Hindu. Once mob violence is justified against one community, it threatens every life.
The Indian lion is no longer sleeping. Hundreds have gathered outside the Bangladesh High Commission in Delhi, turning the diplomatic enclave into a battlefield of protest.
They aren't just shouting, they are demanding a tally. Protesters tore through 7 layers of high-security barricades, carrying placards that read, "Hindu rakt ki ek boond ka hisab chahiye," which translate to, "Each drop of Hindu blood must be accounted for."
The fury is palpable. Protesters burned pictures of Muhammad Yunus and chanted slogans demanding an immediate boycott Bangladesh. They are asking, why are we trading with a regime that allows our people to be burnt alive?
Diplomatic fallout is measurable. India has suspended visa services at all centers in Bangladesh. We are now in a visa war because the Yunus government cannot or will not guarantee the safety of our students and our diaspora.
And the fire has reached Jammu and Kashmir. Larger scale protests have been paralyzed parts of Jammu, Rajouri and Kishtwar.
The J&K High Court Bar Association has issued a direct challenge to the center. Bring the Hindus home or use force to protect them.
They also raised the most confrontational question of the year. Why are illegal Bangladeshi and Rohingya settlers being provided facilities in Jammu while Hindus are being lynched in Bangladesh? Their demand is simple: eviction or accountability.
The political elite has been forced to break its silence. Andhra Pradesh Deputy CM Pawan Kalyan has taken the fight to a global stage.
On X, he slammed the selective silence of global human rights bodies. He didn't use diplomatic jargon. He called it as a Sanatani genocide.
When a leader representing millions calls for UN intervention, it means the state's patience has evaporated. The data shows the slaughter, the streets show the anger.
Envoys has been summoned, pictures has been burnt, visa has been suspended. But it isn't enough.
The chicken neck is narrowing, the temples are burning, the voters are faked. As the Assam CM famously said, when medicine fails, surgery is the only path.
It's time to stop the dialogue and start the defense.
We stand with the truth. Justice is not about Hindu versus Muslim. It's about humans versus hate. Thank you for watching.
Stay tuned.